What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. This is Cooking the Chef K Way, the show where we cook the Chef K Way. If you don't like cooking the Chef K Way, you can always cook it your way. But today, we are making truffle mashed potatoes. I know what you're thinking. Truffle costs a lot. It does, but it's okay. If you don't want to use truffle, that's okay, because that's why you're making it your way, you know? But anyway, I got this video. I was inspired by Mr. Make It Happen on YouTube. I will link his video down below, but I just saw his thumbnail and I was like, that looks good. So I'm gonna try my little twist on this, but let's just cut the talking and get right into this video. Alright, so I have my ingredients here, and as you can see, I am using Yukon Gold potatoes. Yukon Gold is really the way to go whenever you're making mashed potatoes. You want to use a waxy potato and not a grainy potato, and Yukon Gold is the right potato for that. For boiling my potatoes, I will be using chicken broth. Pro tip, whenever you are making mashed potatoes or greens or anything, always use a broth instead of water. So I'll just be covering my potatoes with this chicken broth, and whatever is left, I'll be covering it with water. I also have a cup of milk. I don't know if I'll be using all of that milk or if I'll be using more. Remember, whenever you're cooking, you can always add more, but you can never take away. I also have some black truffle oil that I have left over from like a home chef kit that I did, and that's how I'm gonna be making this truffle flavored. And then I have some chives that I'm gonna mix in and also use for garnish, butter, salt, or no, this isn't salt, this is pepper and salt. Alright, so I want to apologize first because I'm a little congested doing this voiceover. So to start off with, I'm showing you my potato. I think I'm using like a small to medium size Yukon Golds. They're not as big as russet, so just that size. And I'm using a potato peeler because I don't know how to do it grandma's way. When you like peel it with a knife or whatever, I cut myself and be bleeding all over the place. And also, I just want to deeply apologize to my dear coworker Allie, because when I was looking at the ingredients, it didn't even cross my mind when I brought this dish to your house that this was not vegetarian, because I boiled those potatoes in chicken broth. So I am sorry. Burn me at the stake. Yeah, but that's it. That's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna sit up here and let y'all watch me peel these potatoes. I think after I finish peeling them, I cut them into small cubes so they can boil faster. Yep, see, told you. I'm cutting them into small cubes. And there, I'm showing you my favorite knife. If you don't have a favorite knife, then you're not a chef. Mine is that tasty one from my knife blog. It's just an amazing knife, and I love it. But yeah, I'm just cutting these into cubes so they can boil faster. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Okay, and now I am about to dump in my potatoes and my chicken broth. And I just keep thinking about how I am just a horrible person, because it did not cross my mind that this dish was not vegetarian. And I'm really upset about that now. But next time, I will make this with vegetable broth. I just do that because it adds flavor. But dang, that kind of sucks. I'm so horrible. And this video is mainly voiceover, and I'm just rambling. Alright, so as you can see now, my potatoes are boiling. I'm poking them with a fork, and you know your potatoes are done if you can pierce them all the way through with a fork, and that's what I did. I don't know how long it took. Just cook them until you can pierce them with a fork. I think I'm draining them off camera. Yeah. Oh, there are the potatoes. They're back. They're here. And now I'm just gonna mash them and then add in all of my ingredients. Why is it choppy? This looks ridiculous. But I'm adding all of my ingredients. I added a whole cup of milk, a lot of butter. I put the full ingredients in the description. So yeah, that's that. And salt, pepper, chives, and then those beautiful teaspoon of black truffle oil. And that was it, and that made the potatoes. That's it. I'm gonna stop talking now. Alright, so this concludes the video. I have zero clue where my outro went, but here is that B-roll, and this looks amazing. Remember, why am I turning the camera? This video was a fail, but anyways, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and remember, this is Cooking the Chef K Way, the show where we cook the Chef K Way. If you don't like Cooking the Chef K Way, we can always cook it your way, but let's find out what we're making on the next day. Bye, guys!